Hour ago, and that system is headed our way, and that's why we are under a tornado watch.
Chief Meteorologist Jay Cardosi is watching the storms just out to the west of us. Jay, what's the time frame we're looking at for the highest risk?
All right, Jennifer, Rick, thanks so very much. A little bit later on this evening, I think for the metro, anywhere from 7 to 9 o'clock, these storms will be shifting across the I-65 corridor and the metro region. Now, again, there's the tornado watch. Goes until 11 o'clock tonight for areas along and west of 65 and north of 71. It's very, very possible additional watches will be issued farther east as the evening hours unfold. We do have the severe alert that is in effect for the evening hours of tonight. No doubt storms are expected. Some will be severe. At this point in the game, it looks like we're looking at widespread to scattered storms. Hopefully they'll remain scattered so it won't be widespread damage, but some of these storms are going to be very strong. The threats, damaging winds, hail, and even some tornado spin-ups are still a possibility as we roll deeper into the evening. Now, just to give you an updated perspective here on some of the terminology you're likely going to hear. You've already heard about the watch. That means be prepared. Watch the forecast. Stay up to date. Keep it tuned here to WLKY. We will keep you posted on any changeable weather. A warning, on the other hand, if we go underneath a tornado warning or your community does, you need to take action right now. Get to that place of safety. And it's very possible a few warnings could be issued for tornadoes a little bit later on. The good news, the radar scan right now is clear. But things off to the west are going crazy. Now, meteorologist Matt Milosevic is in. We've got the entire weather team geared up and ready to go. And Matt, you've been tracking those storms pretty much all morning and now off to the west of us. What's the latest with those storms out there?
Yeah, Jay, a lot of these storms now nearing and starting to push east of the Mississippi River. We're watching Storm Analyzer radar. Louisville and the quiet side of everything right now off towards the east. But boy, we look out to the west and we're starting to pick up a couple of areas of thunderstorms that are producing both severe thunderstorm and tornado warnings. I want to draw your attention south of Cape Girardeau, Missouri, where we see that pink box right there. That's a confirmed tornado on the ground. This coming off of the heels earlier this afternoon of tornadoes west of downtown St. Louis that were on the ground as well. We look at that northern area too, towards the I-70 corridor around Effingham, Illinois, also tornado warned storms. And you can see these two batches of showers and thunderstorms progressing off towards the east and northeast. So those are the lines we'll have close eyes on as we make our way here now through the rest of the late afternoon and into the evening ahead. We're going to send it back now to Chief Meteorologist Jay Cardosi with the timing on those storms. Jay, watching those violent thunderstorms out west.
Yeah, no question about it, Matt. So let's get to that timing. Here we are right now. Things are quiet. Watch what happens. 6 o'clock, you can see the leading edge approaching the Wabash. And then as we move towards 7 o'clock, additional cells are starting to fire up even across the Commonwealth and points off to the north. How about that cell right there? That could be a huge supercell as it continues to move across portions of the viewing area. And notice by 8 o'clock tonight, the storms are starting to fill in. They're growing upscale, if you will. So there's going to be numerous threats here for hail, high winds, and even tornado spin-ups in a few spots. And we can't put down our guard until a little bit later on tonight. 10 o'clock tonight, notice how the metro is getting out of it. The main threat pushing farther south now in our southern communities. And then by midnight, we are done. So again, we're expecting the highest threat to come this evening across the WLKY viewing area. Things will really quiet down through the overnight period and after midnight. So your detailed 12-hour forecast, a warm, sultry 82 now. Showers and storms, some severe, 8, 10 o'clock to about 11 o'clock. That's when the severe alert will be in effect. After that, skies will be clearing. Cooler, less humid air builds in through the overnight as temperatures drop into the 60s. So no doubt, Rick, Jennifer, it looks to be a busy evening. But again, the entire weather team and news department is in to keep you safe and informed. Guys, let's send it back
That's
to
for
you.
sure. Your plate's full. Thank you, Jay. County emergency managers are asking everyone to be weather aware tonight.
Addie Miners talked with both neighbors and officials from several counties today. She joins us live to tell us how they're preparing. Addie?
Hey guys, in places like Old Louisville, it's trees next to power lines like what you see here. That is a big concern because, as Jay was just telling you, we're expecting a lot of high winds and tornadoes tonight. So I went ahead and called around to some of the local emergency managers in counties like Jefferson, Oldham, Floyd, Spencer, and more, just to see what they're doing to prepare. And they tell me that what they're doing is their normal preparations, which includes things like bringing in extra staff, having shelters on standby, and having first responders ready. Now, several directors, like in Nelson County, are urging their residents to sign up for Smart 911 alerts. Here in Jefferson County, those are called Lens alerts. There are a few counties who tell me they plan to open shelters for residents if they are in need. That's in Breckenridge, Grayson, and Nelson counties. Now, all of the officials I spoke with are urging their citizens to stay weather aware tonight, not to get out on the roads unless you have to, and make sure you have a safe space to go if severe weather were to be nearby. Now, in Louisville, Emergency Management Deputy Director Kelly Jones told me they have staff coming in around 5:30 this afternoon, and they'll be in the Metro Safe Command Center as the storms roll through so they can respond immediately. But Jones says they're asking the community to please be as prepared as possible.
We always tell people, plan, plan, plan. Weather's very unpredictable, but your plan doesn't have to be unpredictable. If you pay attention to the warnings and the watches, you have to do that. There's no reason in today's world not to be plugged into some type of media outlet to get your weather information. You have to heed those warnings.
Yeah, so as these storms roll through, emergency management crews will be prepared. So they're asking you to do the exact same thing. Make sure you keep your eye on the weather and be sure to have a way to get those alerts. And first responders will be ready to respond when they're needed. Rick?